Well, we went on. Now see if we can still get it up real slow as well. This line is the back side of the body. That is a full button gone. Well, okay, let's start another day in the process of getting the complete bottom plate in. We are getting there, we're almost there, and now it's time to finalize some stuff, mark down where I want to change what, and how we're going to attack the rest of this game plan for today. Over there, like this is the original knock, and the bottom plate needs to connect to there, but this is preventing it right now. Well, here are some examples that we could not go further. So a lot of those small things that we need to adjust, that we can go adjust now. So yeah, sadly enough, take the bottom plate out. Then of course, adjust some line on this edge, repair some rust. And then I should think we can go start welding it in. Before, one other thing first. And that's these bad boys. I'm going to grind down the layer of underbody chutes, so we can see how they are connected over there, and if they are easy to take off, then I can decide if we go and get some new original M3 front beams, and then how far we are going to replace them, probably to around over here, and connect the final bit of the E30 to the full bottom plate of the F80 M3. Well, we went on, now see if we can still get it up real slow as well. Another thing is over here now. You can see it move over here, but I think we can make it again. Okay. Well, okay, let's get that tiny piece off, but nowadays cars are not made to replace stuff anymore because they make it complicated. bit more tricky to get out than you would expect. So this corner prevents it from going up. But that side, well, we got it out. Now this side is already moving, so let's get this one out, and so we can prep work this and go on. Well, that is one front piece prepared. Now off to get all these side pieces cleaned out. So when it's all cleaned, I can then prepare it for spot welding or the rest of the welding to go inside the chassis. Some welding and some prepare work, some cutting and some straightening out with the hammer and dolly, so that we've got all, everything prepared. Then off to the end, and then we are getting close. Get it finally in. After the first fitment of the bottom plate, I came across some bits that in my mind were not strong enough or not good enough, and it was not straight enough yet. So I put it on the laser, and now you can really see the laser is catching on at all the points of the sideline. So now we know for sure that we've got some straight lines which I bent it over and all welded up. So it wasn't strong enough either, so I now connected all these points so that all the corners and the bases, when it's going in, and if we then weld them all off, well, I know for sure that it will all be one piece with the E30. So this is getting strong, straight, and ready to go fit in. Let's get this final bit done, and then, oh yeah, we need to do the same thing on the other side as well. Oh well, that's not expected to happen. Broken welder. I think it was so old that it just snapped off with turning the head off. So now wait for a new torch, and then we can go on. Well, this definitely shows again that the fun stuff, getting stuff in and fitment and seeing if we can make it, is always the coolest thing. But this prep work even takes way more time than everything compared. I'm waiting for the new weld torch, should arrive soon. This is mostly prepared. Actually not prepared, but I'm on to get some welding done on this side. That side the same. So now let's see if we can straighten out the back. If we can come up with a nice plan to get the back side fitted onto the rear bench normally is starting. And that will be another little step. Well, okay, that is all the shit off. That's always a dirty job. Let's get the laser out again. Let's make some straight lines and see, well, till how far we're going to cut which part off. This line is the back side of the body. We've got some room to play, so let's go find out how far I'm going to cut which part off and make an attack plan for this point. Okay, so I want to get this edge over here because will make it nice and strong, and then connect it onto this point. Should be cool if this will fit under so that we can spot weld it or weld it all on. But of course I'm not sure how low this is in compared to that edge. So we're going to take a camp. Yeah, that's always the thing with these project cars, I guess. Some pieces we need to do a little gamble or cut out a little bit later. I'm first going to leave this edge on and make it the same width at the top. And then when we're getting it in, we'll see how far we'll get. Well, let's test the new. We can go on some fast service. So a nice side 1 and a nice side 2. So they look way better and way more promising that we can make a cool fitment on the body. So final pieces of the body that needs to be cleaned out, and then, well, I think we can shove it in again and see if we can make it all the way in and hopefully weld it on in its final position. Let's go get some final bits grinded out. Compressor, what are you doing? I wanted to tell something. So, okay, finally it stopped. I'm cleaning out the points where I need to weld the new bottom plate in. The thing is, I'm not sure everywhere on how high it's going to be and, well, what the final adjustments will be. So I think there will be some more needed. I think it's just the best way just to go get it in and then work from there because we just don't know. Okay, so I'm ready to let it go down again, and hopefully this time we can just leave it in and get some welding together. Is a full button gone. It is inside, fully inside. We are going to make it. Yes. I'm getting excited about this. Of course, we're not there yet. I will show you some details that we need to work on. But it's completely sinking in. And, well, for me it feels like all the first ideas on how far we needed to get the subframe inside the E30 is paying off now, because the bottom plate is now almost exactly at the same height as the original bottom plate. So in my field, all my measurements till so far paid off with the rest of this project. I will show you some small bits and things we need to do. Check it, this is the end. We're going to get this, close this gap, and then we can weld this all off. Of course, over here you can see some small bits that it's hitting now. I've cut it out a little bit over here, so this will shove into this corner, and then we can make one piece of it. And then it will slide in just the tiny bit that we need. Look at this tunnel. Then over here, it's a little bit too close for comfort, that we can close the gaps over there. So we need to hammer and dolly that. Let me see if we can see this. I need to hammer, well, this corner around a little bit. You can see this is hitting now. This needs to come up a little bit. But that is just some tiny bullshit details. I don't want to bother you all further. But yes, it is. Holy cow! It is in there. This feels good. Let's get the details done, and then hopefully we can start welding. Well, it is completely in, and it fits so damn good. I have never expected it that it was going to fit just like this. It fits like a glove, and it's in like how it should be. Doing some final bending on the bulkhead, because we needed to bend it here and there a little bit to get it all in. But now we're going to go on and do the fun stuff. We are going to do lots of metal work to finalize all the fitment that you will never see. That this is a complete new bottom anymore. It should be fitting like it's always been there. And I can tell you that's going to work. Check all these connections. They just float over into the rockers, so into the side sails, so we can just weld this off. And then the complete strength of the F80 will be inside the E30. This is all working so nice. Well, and of course, these can go away. I removed a little bit of this corner. Let's get this side in. Let's get this side back in. Well, this is one new piece of a corner. I'm going to leave this open for a bit because I'm going to cut this out, because that's the old arch, and well, bigger car, bigger rims, so this can go out. And then of course we can nicely connect this to the F80 body as well. It's just insane crazy. The bottom plate now flows over into the original shape of the side rocker. Same like the junctions where the seat frame rails are going. They're going into the flat side of the inner seal and at the front as well. Man, my plane is really coming together. Everything that I envisioned in the E30 shape back to the F80 shape, well, seems like to go as planned. I'll show you another bit that was in my mind. I'm not sure if I can get it on the camera. Just let's try. Nah, maybe from the inside. Yes, look at this crazy stuff. So this is the edge that I bended over, and that's just hitting the inside of the E30 chassis. So I'm going to cut that E30 chassis away, then connect it to the bulkhead beam, and then I have room to get this bulkhead flowing upwards to the body as well. And then everything will sit perfectly. So down to the bottom. So freaking good this is all going. So insane fitting good. Just below the hood. Yeah, baby. Well, I am going to leave you all with this. This is the end of another day. It's 7 o'clock and I'm done for the day. But man, did we make some progress. We've got the brake boosters fitted in, so everything will be original F80 M3 on the E30. The bottom is in. The wheel arches are completely prefabricated. All the inner sills are prefabricated. The complete bottom will fit like with spot welds in. Same as the rear. The rear end at the bench is going to fit like crazy. Well, go watch the latest episode on how I came to this, and hope you enjoyed this episode. See you all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.